Shalom everyone, I hope that you are doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for a general reading. If you are new to my channel first time, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. My channel is very intense. We look at a lot of criminal activity most of the time. So you will hear information on this channel that could be very disturbing at times too, so just buckle up. I love Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. I'm not religious or have any mindsets outside of truth, and it's found in his word, and the truth is within the tarot. And so you will get scripture here. Sometimes it comes out real heavy, sometimes not. I don't put Yehovah Elohim in a box because he could never be put in a box. And he sees everything in the earth, and he just brings out what he wants so that a person who's viewing the video can look at it and figure out what you need to do with the energy. Hopefully you'll do something positive and transmute some things and accept things and or bypass some things, whatever that may be for you. But this is what my channel's kind of about. I'm not ashamed of Yeshua, who walked among us, which was Yehovah's son in the flesh that came and lived and died and rose again. And I do profess him. And Yehovah is Yeshua. And outside of him, we don't have any salvation, but he does have a begotten son that he sent, and so I do kiss his son, and so I love him. So anyway, that's kind of who I am. If you stay, you stay. If you don't, then thanks for checking me out. If it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. I hope it's fantastic for you. And if it is an anniversary for you and your love, if you're having any rocky moments within it, I just ask right now that the Holy Spirit would just come and help you along your way to get through whatever that is, so that you'll be stronger than ever, and then you'll teach from that place. And some people can, some people can't. So, but I do send you love and light if you are having issues that way. But I do also hope that it's fantastic for those of you who are just over the top in love and guarding those relationships and being examples out there. Thank you for being that way in the earth. And if you've, fallen down and gotten up, you're teaching from that place. Thank you for being that way in the earth. Those couples that will do that. If you're down and out at all, if for any reason whatsoever, I send you love and light as well. So, all right, well, let's just get in here and see what's going to come out for this reading. All right, thank you, Yehovah, sweet Elohim of truth. We seek you on this video and just invite your presence here. What do you want to reveal and bring out for any given person that needs an answer to something or whatever it is? I just thank you, Yehovah, that you just rebuke and bind and block every foul, wicked, dark energy and shove it on down to the pit of hell where it belongs. Help people have strength today and to do whatever it is they need to do so that they can thrive and be in peace. All right. You just pick through my hands. Just taking some cards at random here. Quite a few of them. So before we get into the tarot, let's see what's going on with it. Move these over to the side. We have children showing up and also like skipping around in the family and stuff like that. Children are beautiful. We also have some type of, so we had a hammer that came out in my first reading on my other channel. We have an axe here. And so if you deal with tools or working today and doing something, or something's happened with an axe and something got cut, and just energetically something got cut within some ordeal, then there's some type of a axe out here, or separation energy. If you're separated from your children, I could read that energy that way as well. For Yehovah Elohim is a sun and a shield, and Yehovah will give grace and glory, and no good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. Yes, even if you are separated, people, Yehovah has a way of comforting us within some ordeal, and he won't withhold anything good from you. We also have somebody out here that's had no compassion. They've had some type of inability to have a strength, or they've failed within some type of being compassionate. We do know that to be the case. Something like that came out yesterday in a reading. Somebody just refused to take any steps to heal something, and that's that person's gone then. That person's seared themselves. They don't want to have no compassion. They will never find it then. Okay, somebody's cut away, then they're cut away for their wickedness, I guess. Jehovah says to give back what's not yours. And this came out in the fixed sign readings that will run through, I think, the 30th. Somebody does have something. There was a lot of assets, a lot of money. The word gold and crystal came out on my other channel. Somebody was sitting there in greed. It's not yours. Obviously, something's been stolen here. It's not yours. Jehovah covers your head in the day of battle for protection. Yes, he does. Honor one another. And it says, my family understands now what really happened. And so somebody's having some understanding of what's happened. And you're dealing with somebody who's had no compassion. They don't give a rip. They took some type of tool. They did something and divided some ordeal within some matter. Okay, whatever that is. A spy is here. We have a mole as well. And so maybe, you know, if we're dealing with the spy and somebody's underground or secretive, then I guess they are. Or if something is on the body, a mole itself is prevalent to someone, then I guess it is. Wealth is on its way. Some people will obey this, as Jehovah says, to give back what's not theirs, and then Jehovah will bless you, and then he won't. He'll make your path straight, people. He really will. Obviously, there's a battling and a warring going on, and we know that because Jehovah stated on the Cardinal Fixed and Mutable sign readings that there was a battle there. By the way, the cardinal reading, if you click on that reading, I don't have commercials. Okay, we do know somebody's messing with my technology, and they're going to go to jail. There's a horrible storm out here. Somebody's been afraid. There's a split. Well, there is. It's written on this card as well. Cutting and separation within some ordeal is here. Okay, so horrible storm is here around some battle. We do know somebody's defeated. Somebody lied. They know they lied. They didn't want to go to jail, but Jehovah says that they are going to go to jail. For some of you, it's that bad, and for some people, we know that there's some nasty things, and they are jail worthy, and there's consequences to some things, and Jehovah's seen it, and there's going to be justice, and so whatever it says for you, but there is wealth around some situations. So let's just pull some cards. Obviously, if something's taken place and somebody obviously got beaten to a pulp in some matter, and obviously that was a horrible storm that took place, especially if children did see what happened around an ordeal and they were tripping around and dancing, and something just all of a sudden just, my God, happened because somebody didn't have no compassion for something that took place, then there's something here. Somebody's been investigated within it, and obviously we got jail out here. We do know it. Let Jehovah's word stand true today. Let it so be, Jehovah. The judgment is here. This thing's coming up that possibly has been hidden within some ordeal. Everything hidden is going to come to the light. Okay, this is deep past stuff for some people. It's the psychology of somebody's freaking mind within some matter. This could be FBI. We have a spy out here, so this goes back to that house. Death issues are here, and something was completely separated, tore apart, divided. And if it was flesh, and I guess it was flesh because that's come out on the channel several times before. This is, if you're new, this is the letter Resh in the Hebrew. It represents the head of something, or somebody's head was taken off, axed off. I guess it was. By God, it makes me sick to my freaking stomach. That's the horrible freaking murder. Somebody's blood guilty out here, if that's the case, and we do know that is the case for some people. This is the man, or a specific man is involved in some ordeal. A boss could be here. The chief of something could be here with this letter Resh. The first being at the top or something like that is the letter Resh. So we have the letter R here appearing in this reading. That's prevalent to some type of horrible storm, and somebody having something that they need to give back, and they have no freaking compassion because they lost their freaking head. I guess it is. We do have law out here. Justice is out here. Well, we do. We have a name out here specifically. This is the K. This is the R and the K. Rick is here. Rock is here. Care or carry would be here. A car issue. If somebody was driving in a car and there was such a bad ordeal and a wreck, and something got cut within that, and there's been some type of ordeal around you know, somebody's being charged for if they were drinking or something like that, and they were out of balance within something. And I guess I could read this energy this way. But we do have law coming out real big within some stuff. Okay, we do. And then we got, this is a prison card as well. Somebody is going to go to jail. Jehovah says it right over here. Somebody's saying, I know that I lied, but I didn't want to go to jail. And Jehovah says there will be justice, and justice comes out. The J is the pictograph of a shepherd staff. This is Jehovah pushing and has been having to protect. This represents stormy waters. We have a horrible storm out here as well. This has to take you back to water as well. Creative stuff, poetry, writing, authorship, music, but somebody crazy out here. Somebody works for the law and they're crazy, and for some people that is the case. We have the letter L, okay, so the pictograph making a J, and the L is gel, okay, and so it really is here. Kill, K and L is here. Somebody was killed and they were axed apart. It's out here twice. Okay, somebody's child, and there was sacrifice. This child sacrificing then, or just the person was sacrificed, and that's freakish and that's nasty. It's just gross. The L and K is also a lake. We had campsite stuff, people, coming out for the next couple of days as well. And there's some type of a body of water somewhere where somebody was at a lake, something went down. There was also secret money around that ordeal because there was prostitution involved. Then something's here. There's some type of real big energy then coming out with the law in this reading. Somebody got killed. Luke is also here for a connection. So we got Rick and Luke, and something like somebody likes somebody or something like that. Some type of a, you know, situation around marital things took off, and something like that is here. Jack and Jake is also here. Jill would be here. We also have a real liar. If I run a couple of these letters back and forth, we have a junior energy is here. JR. Anyway, what else you going to bring out about this, Jehovah? Because it's already just told itself. Huge energy. Some type of blocking and guiltiness, and a player is here. There's this make a message. We got too much gel out here. Somebody back and forth. I'm back. I'm back because I'm trying to block somebody. Some freak is out here and they're crazy. Nastiness. They're a real liar, and the liar card comes out. Somebody guilty. Jehovah says they're going to go to jail. Jehovah's word will stand, not this freak. Okay? That's playing somebody. This is departing as well. This is a victory card. But again, 8 wands. 8 wands can go back to an investigation. It's here. We have a spy. We have somebody that's been underground doing some spying about some stuff, with some stuff. And I guess they've been strategizing and did it. But this is a guilty card. Somebody is guilty for prison. They're going to go to prison. It's right here. I think it's enough said. You know, there's been communication here. 8 wands communication. Okay, something known about it. The trumpet's blown here. There's a freak and a fool. Well, there it is. And we had the letter O come out in the runes. This something's known about, something signed. So, you know, this is the letter T here. Little is here. We have children and skipping around and one's family and stuff like that out here. And somebody, oh my God. Some type of axing and cutting and stupidness is out here with this stupid, nasty, sacrificial grossness. My God, there's not even enough words that I could even come up with. We also have a TJ, so somebody's called TJ. We also have a jet. This goes back to aviation. Something's known about something here in a very big way, because somebody's out here saying, I know that I lied. I didn't want to go to jail. It's too bad you are. You're probably going to go to hell, especially if you put your children to the fire or something's happened. You just freak out here. This is somebody who's crazy. Look at them. Look at me. They're freak. They're crazy. This is a crazy card. And everything's stolen, like the book of Joel. The name Joel would be out here. The book of Joel states, this is a prophecy card, states that this stuff that's been stolen would be brought back. So we do have the letter J out here, so it was already coming out in the pictograph as well. We have somebody's hand. This represents the palm of somebody's hand as well. So we have a hand, a head, and we got an axe out here. It's ridiculous. Something's around some type of mutual interest for some, like I said, some type of, somebody likes somebody or something like that. Then it's here. This is an end of some type of cycle. This is a benefit and a yielding of something as well. Okay, well. Then we have the Z out here. Jay-Z is out here. Jazz is out here. We also have somebody playing music here. And today we've seen a stringed instrument, which was the harp as well. Something's huge. We had an older person come out. This, again, can go back to an older type of energy as well. So the Z, and it also looks like a hand or an arm as well, and fingers or something like that. But it also looks like a tree. It looks like a broom as well, if I wanted to look at it that way. It's also the vibration of the devil in the deck. Okay, it came out yesterday, and I spoke about this rune, because if you're new, I don't put the spirit in a box. I let him speak expressly. This is about a resistance and a shield and an impulse. This is an impulse card as well. Something happened out of impulse, and some stupid, foolish thing took off. I guess it did, people. My God, I feel sick to my stomach. This is a recovery, though. For some people, it's been through some real hard nastiness, since a freak's going to go to jail now for what they've done. And this is going to be a protection granted in a very big way. Well, there's something about a raise and a rose. If a rose was given and something took off within some type of situation, then I guess it is. We have a Taz. Oh, a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind. Oh, we had another rune that popped up here as well. We have what looks like an F, but it's the A as well. Fear is here, okay, in the phonics, and somebody is afraid. Well, they should be afraid. You know, you should be afraid if you're the one who did this stupidness. You'll live in fear for eternity for what you've done to just any person. That's crazy. That's crazy out here. This is about speaking, inspiration, poetry, creativity. Again, that's right here. It's also about looting. Oh, it's right here. And give back what's not yours. Let Jehovah Elohim speak on. There's been debt and temptations around some stupidness. Anyway, you can do all your, I'm not even going to go into all the stuff that's out here. I'm sick to my stomach. This is what come out. You're guilty. Go to hell for what you did. You nasty freak. That is unacceptable in our earth.